Hey, Peter here from the Tin Man. I have been waiting a long time to do this walk around video for you. I'm pretty excited. Partly because this grill that we're going to do today is something that I want on my deck, and we're actually going to put it home. So we've actually burned this one off, so I'm going to give you a walk around of my own grill that's going on my deck, and it's the new Traeger Timberline XL. Stay tuned, you won't be disappointed. All right, so here we go. The Traeger Timberline XL. It's a thing of beauty. There's a couple of things that make this grill truly unique. So first of all, Canadian retail on this grill is $48.99. So it is not a cheap grill, but there is a whole lot of features packed into this grill. So this is the TFT touchscreen on the new Timberline XL, and it says ready to cook. So we've got a couple of options here. We've got our dial. When you turn your dial, it's going to get you right into your temperatures. To turn it up is actually telling you what you're doing here. As we turn it up, you see smoke and barbecue. We start going above temperatures. You'll see this change grill, braise, bake, and it goes as high as 500 degrees, like all the Traegers do. There we go, for sear. Hit the X, get back out of this. There we go. So we're ready to cook. We've got our menu button, timer button now. So our timer button is something new that's on the grill. You can actually set your timer, which is pretty cool. And we can get rid of that. We've got our super smoke, our keep warm, and a place for 2 probes on the grill. So our bamboo cutting board, magnetic cutting board, is on top of our lid. 22-pound hopper capacity. Pellet sensor, of course, is going to be on this high-end grill. If you look here, this is the actual sensor for our Wi-Fi now. Our Wi-Fi sensor is moved to the top, and you can see how it's in the bottom of the grill too, our grease management system and ash management is different. So they've completely changed, and I know you've seen the videos. If you're looking at this video now, you've been on Traeger's website, you've seen the YouTube page, you've seen how this works. So it feeds pellets in, ash and grease all go in the same grease management system. So this keg that's here, you pull this out, and you can see our initial little bit of ash in there from our burn off, and basically any grease that we cook is going to go right in here. So we've got soft closed doors, which are really cool. Some adjustability on those doors too, so if they're uneven, you can adjust them. That's pretty a neat feature. Pop and lock, PAL rail system. So we're going to get into some details after and show you some of the accessories that can pop on here. But this is a rail system going right around 3 sides of this grill, where we can add multiple features to the grill. So we can actually put a shelf on here, 2 shelves on here, on the front, folding shelves. There's baskets you can put on there for putting utensils in. There's tool hooks. There's paper towel or butcher paper holders. There's lots of different things, and there's some stuff coming out as well in the future that they'll be able to pop on this. And this is going to be the way I think you're going to see all our grills in the future go. Full cabinet on here, and we got 2 bamboo shelves down here. You can remove these shelves, and unit comes with a couple of actual, actually one stay dry bin. So those shelves come out and the bin goes in there, and it's got a new way of dumping pellets, and we'll show you how that happens. Now we'll do a little, we'll add on to this at the end of this video and show you how we actually dump the pellets on this. This is pretty neat. So dump your pellets. Basically you're going to take out your shelves, and we're going to open the top on our stay dry bin, slide that in, and we have a lever right here. All right, there you go. So let's see how we did. So let's see how many of these pellets actually came out. So we missed a few. So let's give this a little shake and see. Brand new oils on it. Ready, Josh? All right, so the other thing that's neat and is covered up here, and I want to expose this in a second. So this is something, it's the first ever induction side burner in North America. So it's the first ever outdoor induction side burner in North America, or any induction appliance for that matter outdoors. So this is pretty neat, and Traeger is the first. So this cover is completely removable. So we've got a nice flat top across here in case there's something bigger you want to put on here. There's also a holder put in the back that goes on there to hold your grill up to block from wind if you need to. So I just decided to grab a pot to show you because I think this is really cool. So this pot is not hot. It's not something that's already done. This water is cold. And basically how this works is our grill. You can take our grill and turn it to whatever temperature. So you can see how this moves around. You can follow this arrow as it goes up. If you want a hotter temperature, it keeps going. And we're going to use turbo mode. So right now you're in turbo. I'm going to push the button. I want you guys to hear this. Slow little hum. So basically what's happening is there's thousands and thousands of tiny magnets going underneath here that are sticking to the bottom of the pot. This only works for anything that magnets can stick to. So if I put my hand, you can see I put my hand right here by the pot, and we don't have any heat there. So it's only going to heat where it's something, the surface of the metal is magnetized. You can see already, and this was cold water and it's lukewarm. You can see bubbles starting to form already. So that's 2 or 3 cups of water put in, cold water from the tap put in, and this is heating it pretty quickly. What's neat too, Josh, if you want to have a little look here while waiting for that to boil, look at how they got the Traeger logo kind of embossed in the actual stainless steel. That's pretty cool. And if you go around the back and just have a look at the hinges, I'll show you the hinges. Hinges on this are beefy as well. You can see how they're forged. It's like billet. Billet. Really neat. Look at our water. There's already steam starting to come off this already. Yeah, I'm not putting my hand down there now. Forget that. So pretty cool how you can actually sear and stuff on the side. What this is going to do is there's a cast iron attachment that you can get for this. It's a skillet and basically covers that burner perfectly. So what we're going to be able to do now with this grill, reverse sear our steaks. So we'll be able to drop a steak on here, sear it really quickly, flip it, sear it, move it inside, finish cooking it. So that's going to be pretty cool. Bring it up to like 120 degrees and then move it inside, finish cooking it. Look at the steam coming already. How long has it been? It's like minutes. It's pretty cool. Water boiling already. Neat. So I'm going to turn this off. We can turn it right back to the 0 position here. Hit the button. Off it goes. There's no more sound, and we're done. So that's pretty neat how a few things that they got done together. So I guess most of you already know, Traeger has acquired Meter. So they bought the Meter company, and they distribute Meter stuff. So what's cool about this is this grill now is powered up. It comes with 2 wired probes, as traditionally like you're used to, but we also have 2 Meter wireless probes. So these Meter wireless probes, there's little tags come with it. It comes with actually 4 tags. So I assume that you can add more if you wanted to add more. So it comes with like 1, 2, 3, and 4 numbered tags, which is pretty cool. So if we go into our grill, because I have this number 1 already synced, you can see number 1, it's showing the temperature at 64 degrees temperature. So it's actually measuring temperature at the probe. So you're going to probe your meat, and this is also going to show up in your app. Maybe I'll hold it still for you. Hey Josh, so you're not chasing me around? All this takes actually too, by the way, is 1 single AA battery in the back. That's what keeps these charged. So that's pretty cool. See how this comes off? It comes off like this. There you go. Right there. That's what's charging this whole thing. Pretty neat. And it's magnetic, of course, too, so you can stick it on. So what happens is you pull 2 probes. Let's see if 2 probes show up here. So you look down here, and we've got our probe number 1. See if 2 shows up. You can set the probe. Cool. It's neat. There you go. 2 probes. So just move around the grill. We look at let's go right to the inside. This is kind of my favorite place. So the grill, this one's been burned off. We've got our initial 60-minute burn off time. We've got a fully insulated lid on here. We've got Our stainless steel grates, multi-level, pull out. You can move them out a little bit, so you want to lift them up and adjust them on different heights we can. We want to pull them out this far and have an extension, or we want to change the grills on different heights, or take them out all together, we can do that. We've got our 3 stainless steel grates on here on the bottom. This is what they're calling the modifier system inside. So basically these are 3 equivalent size grates that's you're gonna see these move across the whole line. So when we see some of the newer models coming out, these are 12-inch wide grates. The Timberline is just 1 grate less, so we've got 2 of these grates instead of the Timberline XL, where we have the bigger size. We've got the stainless steel surround around the inside, so it helps hold the heat in. Our sensor for our temperature is behind the wall of this now, so it's somewhere in there that is going to actually give you better, more even cooking times. You're not going to have so much heat loss where you have it or hotter on one side versus the other. Now it's right in the middle. And what's pretty cool about this too is our grease management system. Oh, there, I almost forgot this, Josh. Look here, lights. So we've got lights when we open the lid. There's a sensor on here that comes on. So it's a brake beam sensor. You'll see if you look at right here, we've got a little sensor on the side of the hood. So the minute you open that hood up, it's a little delay on it and then it comes on. Gasket around the hood to keep it in. It's a nice heavy duty hood. All right, so what do you get with the Traeger? So you get this envelope here with a sheet of stickers in there, which is pretty cool. I really love this one here. It's an actual unicorn, showing the cuts on a unicorn. So we got the Stardust Steak, Legendary Loin, Rainbow Round, Enhanced Shank, Twinkle Tenders, and Mystical Brisket. So some neat little stickers here. You get a nice little touch Traeger. This envelope actually ties together, so it's a different spin on it. You get your assembly guide. You get a little pamphlet of talking about how the new technology works on the TFT screen. Owner's manual for your induction cooktop. You get a owner's manual for the grill, all in an envelope. There's also a neat little card to get a custom Timberline hat that you have to call in to get from those guys, and all you gotta do is provide your serial number. So it's pretty cool. You get a box with these are with your probes in it. Your pack of your meters. This is the extra little things we talked about earlier. So that's your wireless meter probes box. You get 2 wired probes, black and a white. You get your screwdriver you get with all your Traeger grills. You get an Allen key with a ball end, which these are a little bit more expensive than normal. And you get this here, 3/8 ratchet wrench. I think that's pretty cool that they threw this in with this grill, but it helps with the assembly. You also get your bin. So you get your pellet bin, it comes with it too. One of these, you can have multiple bins, but it'll go into your storage, and we're going to show you. So that concludes our video today for the walk around. This is a little bit different of a style video that we normally would do. We actually filmed most of this video about 2 months ago. The reason I waited till now to cap off this video was to share a couple of things. Got a little surprise at the end, but I want to talk about the grill itself and the actual customer support that I received from Traeger. The grill worked fine when I got it home, but it kept asking for a download. When I tried to connect it to the app, when I tried to upload it to get everything to connect to the Wi-Fi app, it kept searching or trying to push a download that wasn't there. So I spent a bit of time talking to tech support, and tech support were fantastic. I spoke to a couple different people. You call the 800 Traeger number, and it's completely, utterly awesome experience. So at the end, it was a really new, it was a new thing that they experienced. A couple of grills had it, so they're kind of using me as a guinea pig to try a few different things. And at the end, they end up replacing the smart combustion board that was in the unit. I got that fixed and was able to connect to Wi-Fi, update it fine, everything was great, and I just wanted to share that experience with this grill. It doesn't impact my feelings towards this grill. This grill is completely awesome. So if you've stuck around this long in the video, thank you for being here this long, and check out this last 35 seconds of me doing a proper reverse sear, and not like the mistake I made when we filmed the video 2 months ago. So enjoy and have yourselves a great day. All right, here we go. We've got our induction side burner, our cast iron skillet on high. We're going to reverse sear some of these steaks. So they've been left there to go until they hit 120 degrees. Internal temp. So let's try this guy. Oh, listen to that. Love it. So we're going to do a couple minutes per side. Do that with all 5. Oh, can't wait.